So how was that Disney on Ice?
Hey, you're not gonna put that in there, right? Right?
So how was the Disney on Ice?
Oh.
Same thing?
Yeah. Let me get a. Yeah, let's just go with it, fool. I'm old. Yeah, go with it. Same thing. And then if you get, I don't know what I should do down here, bro. If I should like let it go down, or bring it up a little bit.
You want to hide your neck or you want to reveal it?
I want to hide a layer.
Okay, I got you. Say less.
Go on a diet then. Disney on Ice was cool, bro. Autumn loved it. Roman, we thought Roman was gonna be like a handful, but that fool's all into it, dog, and he was just going to town. He was loving it too, clapping and screaming. It was cool, man.
That guy's funny, dude.
He is funny. He's got a funny little personality on him. He's growing up, man. Too fast.
Does he still hate Americans?
What?
Or you brought him in a couple weeks ago with his little Hitler haircut.
It's funny. You know what, bro? I'm so happy that his hair grows so slow. It still look kind of fresh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Thanks again for that.
Yeah. I was like, what did you do to my guy, dude?
I don't know, bro.
South cut's not the way.
First of all, I cut his hair with beard trimmers. And I don't have like the layered clippers like how you have right there.
Yeah, the guards.
Yeah, so I'm just like eyeing it.
So it was
like using scissors and straight mushroom chop my
mushroom bowl cut.
Mushroom,
dude, that was a new
exactly.
style. You should have kept that. That's gonna be the 2030s right
I know, dude. It's gonna would have blew Edgar out of the way, you know? The Edgar cut.
I can't wait for those things to go out of style.
Honestly, it is the ugliest haircut I've ever seen. Like, why?
Like, I get it. Our generation was what, the faux hawks?
Yeah, but
Faux
dog,
hawks?
like, you go to the barber, you're like, hey, can you cut a penis on my head? That's what an Edgar cut is, dude. Like, come on, bro.
It's funny when they come in here and they ask for it, because there's only been one person that I've cut who's gotten it that specifically asked for it.
Okay.
Everybody else kind of like shies around it. They said, oh, let me get a low taper.
They're trying to tell you what it is, but like...
Yeah, and then at the very end, they'll be like, oh, can you just line up the top? I was like, you want an Edgar? Just own it. I know what you're
Own it, my boy.
Come on, man. It's your head. You're wearing it.
Dog, this whole week has been... I changed the brakes on the car, the front and the rear. I haven't done the rear, like with those types of like not the drums. It's not a drum. It's like the you know the back is the rear is usually different than the front. Like the front brakes I could easily do, but the back ones gave me some problems, man. But I did it, and then not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, I took Autumn to go get some ice cream. That day you called me.
Yeah.
And as I was driving, I noticed it's kind of hard to get the brakes. So what the heck, bro? Like, why do I have to press so hard? Long story short, I thought I had like air in the line. But like I get brake fluid, I put it in, everything, right? Like, okay, let's see what happens. It's still doing it, but I can't do nothing right there. It's like 9 o'clock at night. So in the morning, I wake up and then I check my car out and I have freaking liquid coming out of the rear brake pad. It's like, crap, it's just another thing, dude. So I've been dealing with that for 2 days, not knowing what the heck it is. And
so it's just leaking fluid from the back?
The line, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Either the line has like a leak or I don't know, bro. I'm just having issues with it.
What's up with your truck?
My truck? My truck. I made a dumb decision and bought it to begin with. It took a dump on me too, man. I'm kind of broke. to put money into that.
Uh-huh.
So I'm taking the L. I'm probably gonna just junk sell it.
Scrap it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot.
I know a guy who's good at fixing trucks. If you wanna.
Yeah, I know about that, bro. That fool's been fixing his truck for the last 5 years and it's still broken. Love you, Chichi.
Oh man, I'm so mechanically like not inclined. I can do the brakes. I just don't like to do it. I can do the oil. I just don't like to do it.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather just, like time is so valuable to me these days. Like I'd rather just go get it done real quick
I feel you.
than spend all day trying to.
Yeah, no, I feel well, dog. I mean, I saved a gang of money doing this by myself, like on my own. Cause this fool's trying to charge me an arm and a leg. Granted, like homie helped me out, but anyway, I saved a lot of money, but then again, like I didn't do it right. So hopefully it doesn't cost me the same amount I would have lost, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's
We'll
one
see.
thing I'm like super scared about doing, to be honest, is like if I do the brakes, like if I didn't do them right and I go to stop and it just don't work, don't work. No
Bro,
more.
I'm telling you, like I feel like I'm rolling through stop signs, like rolling through red lights, and I have to time my stops accordingly so I don't rear end anybody.
You gotta pump the brakes.
I got my hand on the emergency just in case I gotta freaking eject. But yeah, I'm taking it today to go get it fixed. Hopefully I make it there.
Well, Godspeed, dog.
None of this is. What's up with you lately, man?
Nothing, just working. About to head to New York today.
New York?
Heck yeah.
Today?
Yes, sir.
What are you talking about?
Later on today, we're going to New York. Gonna be hanging out with Jay-Z, Nas.
Okay.
I'm gonna sing that song. In New York.
Coming in like Alicia Keys, huh?
Heck yeah,
That's
dude.
cute. How long you gonna be in New York?
We're gonna go for 4 days. 4
Oh,
days.
is this that concert thing you guys are
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to?
yeah. We're gonna go check out a concert that this band my wife likes. They're pretty sick. They had broken up a while ago, and then they just recently got back together doing a reunion tour. So it's kind of like two birds, one stone.
Just say you got it like that without saying you got it like
Hey,
that,
dog. Credit cards, homie.
Going to
interest.
New York, you know, just for the heck of it.
I really hope I see that guy. I forgot his name. I think it's New York Nico, where he says, "Did you ever disrespect me, Ligo?"
Yeah.
I hope
disrespect. I think he's in the Bronx, ain't he?
I'm down to go to the boroughs, dog. You know what I mean?
You're not. How long you gonna be there? 4 days?
4 days, yeah.
I don't even know if that's enough time, bro. I've never been in New York. I don't know.
I don't know either. To be honest, though, it was never high on my bucket list to go over there, but I was like, all right, let's go. I'm down to travel. Check it out.
I heard it's worth like their homeless problems is just like LA's.
I think that's so wild, like how much, I didn't know how big New York was to begin with. Like, first of all, I'm an idiot when it comes to like geography. But there's this barber that I really like, and she cuts out of Geneva, New York. So I was like, all right, maybe I'll go check out the shop and like say what's up, and you know. But I was like, from where we're staying to where they're at, it's like a 5-hour train ride. I was like, golly, I didn't know it was that
Really?
big. I thought it was just like the 5 boroughs.
New York is it big? Like, I mean, frick, it's a city, right? I mean, it's a state as well, but I'm saying, like, is it? I don't know.
I have no idea, dude.
Like I said, I've never been there, but I always thought it wasn't big, but it's like just separated and so like, you know what I mean? I'm saying like it's the 5 boroughs, but it's so diverse and there's so many different cities and stuff. I don't know.
To be honest, I don't even know what to expect.
Yeah.
The only thing why I really never wanted to go is because I didn't want to run into the rats, dude. I'm like, oh, that grosses me out.
Oh,
so
you mean
bad.
Master Splinters?
Yeah. Did you ever see that video in the pandemic, when the pandemic first started? Like, obviously there wasn't a lot of people out in the streets, so the rats kind of took over.
No.
And there was this giant rat pulling like a whole pizza slice down the block.
That's the norm over there, dog.
Nah.
Believe it or not, that's a norm in Skid Row too.
Really?
Have you ever been in downtown LA at night?
No, it's been a while.
Bro, they're like little chihuahuas out there, dude.
That's disgusting.
It's gross. I remember we used to do the overnights at the Mission.
Uh-huh.
And we used to have to like have shifts throughout the night and make sure like the barricades are up and stuff still. Oh my God, they be coming out the woodworks, bro.
Ugh.
Like the gutters and sewers. They legit like this freaking big is the body. That's not even the tail.
The body's that big?
Like easily. This isn't even like huge, and this isn't even including the tail, bro. They're freaking huge. I remember one time I was talking to Jazz on the phone, right?
Uh-huh.
I was FaceTiming her. And then I was walking across the street and there was a trash can right there. And I heard something in the trash can. I was like, oh, snap. And I even told her, I was like, damn, like I'm going to stay away from that trash can. Bro, when I say this rat jumped out and like, it jumped out, it crawled out. Do you know the green trash cans?
Yeah, the big ones?
It crawled out and it kind of like startled me, right? So I stopped and it legit jumped and it crossed on my feet, bro. Like I was wearing my shoes. But it literally ran over my feet and I screamed, dog.
How'd you scream?
Bro, like a little girl, bro. I screamed and I jumped and I was on FaceTime with Jazz and she just started laughing. But I was like, dude, you wouldn't be laughing if you knew what happened. Like this big rat just ran across my feet, dude. Oh, I never felt more of like a freaking. Yeah, I screamed like a little girl, bro.
That's disgusting. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm not looking forward to.
These things are huge.
Ugh.
But it was more so like they come out like at night. But yeah, they're during the day and stuff too. But because there's more foot traffic.
Yeah. But that was the crazy thing about like when you watch the videos back then, like when everybody was, inside for a couple years.
Yeah.
They would come out and just kind of take over. Like it kind of messed up the ecosystem because they were no longer like hiding. They were just coming out on the play day side. You know what I mean?
And then you get that typhus. Or that typhoid, whatever you want to call it.
Typhoid fever.
Yeah, that's like, get out of here, you freaking.
Didn't they find the bubonic plague over here in LA in the homeless camps?
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it is. I could be mistaken though.
I think that's different. The typhoid fever and bubonic.
The bubonic? Oh.
I don't know. It's been a long time since my history classes.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Ugh. Yeah.
And so how long did it take for us to make this appointment, bro?
You're a busy man, sir. You're over here living it up, going to Disney on Ice.
It ain't no busy man,
You
bro.
want to come out, hang out with your boy.
Don't give me that.
Get
dude.
worked at pool.
Yeah,
again.
let's go. Set an appointment for 9 o'clock at night. No? Okay, can you do 6:15 a.m.?
You're up anyways. What the heck?
No, I'm not.
We'll get you a Celsius. You'll be good. What's your energy drink of choice these days? You still mess with that stuff?
I honestly have about a Celsius a day.
A Celsius
Sometimes
a day.
2.
Sheesh.
Depends. But I've been going to 7 Leaves. Get
The
you
coffee
that
spot?
Vietnamese coffee.
Ooh, that one's fine. Fire.
Crack in a cup. That stuff is good.
We kind of burned out that spot. We would go pretty much like every weekend.
That place is good, dude.
It is good. It's real good. It depends on the one that you go to, though. We like the one in Cerritos because there's one over here in Santa Fe Springs, and they weren't the business, though.
There's one in Downey. It's good. The one I've been going to is the one in Almani, though.
Almani?
Yeah, because we're out there on Thursdays for work.
Oh, okay.
It's like right by one of the pharmacies is right by the 7 Leaves, so pick me up, you feel me?
I feel you, dog. Get it how you live it, playboy.
Bro. Oh, excuse me.
So what's the plan for today? What are the bunch of things that you gotta do today?
So this is number 1. After this, I gotta fix some brakes. Don't know how long that's gonna take. But then I'm gonna go clean a pool, and I'm gonna get a little chump change with that. But I'm thinking about starting that business up again, man, and I think this is number 1.
I was just gonna ask you about that. What was the deal with that? That was the whole idea behind buying this truck,
Yeah.
so you could start the business.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think it's time. I need, this, can't live off of one job anymore. Over here in LA, at least. So it's time, bro. I think I'll start putting my name out there a little bit, and I think I just got to get my confidence up in it again. I guess if that makes sense. And then kind of honestly, like, just realize that I can still make mistakes and still learn and still be able to get it done.
Absolutely, adversity is the best teacher, man. Just got to try.
Yeah.
That was even in this, barbering and starting your own like self brand and stuff. Like everybody thinks that you got to have it perfect, but how do you get there? You got to try and fail and just take a chance,
Yeah.
But
I think that's my thing though. Like my personality, like my craft, I should say. Like I want to do a good job. I want it to be perfect, but then I realize it can't be perfect all the time.
Yeah.
But you just do it right, You just do what you can and do it right and get it done, and that's all that matters. I don't know. I think I was just always I like confidence, in that area, which is really.
I agree. I think
self-branding and stuff.
I think in any job that you do to the best of your abilities, because you're not going to be perfect from the start. Like everything, that you do and start, you have to grow and mature and, try and fail and perfect. Every literally like every step is just a practice,
Yeah.
And then one day, like I always tell people when they ask me how long I've been barbering, and they ask me if I think I'm good, I'm like, I'm okay. I'm better than I was.
Yeah.
And I always put it like this way: it's like I don't mean it to sound like cocky, but it's just reality, and it applies to me too. It's like my best haircut. My worst haircut is somebody else's best.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Somebody else's best is my worst haircut. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But the thing is, it's like either people like it or they don't. It's just finding those people that like your style, what you put to it.
And I think, something that we do too often and is we get lost in comparing ourselves to others.
Oh, yeah.
And then, that whole saying, comparison's a thief of joy. Where it's like, dog, like own your craft and basically don't spit on your food. You know what I mean? Like you fix your plate, you serve it, don't spit on it after you served it.
Yeah, that's so hard to do though, because like you don't want to get complacent as well.
Yeah.
So you're like, you start critiquing yourself, like I do all the time. And when I started doing this, like, you were one of the first ones that cut. It'd be like an hour and a half to do a haircut because you're just like, I think I could do this better. I can do. But at some point, you just gotta let it go.
We're our biggest critics, dog.
Absolutely.
And we know our own faults, and we see those faults, and we want to perfect those faults and stuff, which is not a bad thing, but it can be our worst enemy too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just over time, but that's the thing though. You got to give it time. You got to give it time, and you got to practice your craft.
Just
and
practice.
Stuff. Yeah.
Practice.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I think I'm more like, I don't know if I'm afraid or not. Like, and then if I'm allowing fear to hold me back. If that makes sense. Like, cause.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Am I afraid to grow? Am I afraid that it's gonna get like big? Am I afraid it's not gonna get big at all? Am I afraid that I don't know, dude. It's stupid. I get lost in my head too much, man.
Dude, it's like when I do, the podcast, like the first one sucked, but it's getting better. But it's like you got to do it. You know, you got to learn how to do it, and I don't think I'll ever be big, but I like to talk to people and put it up.
Yeah.
If people like it, they like it. If they don't, whatever.
If they don't, they'll leave comments on the
on the face. I love the story, but
on
the
face
reels. I felt so honored when I got my first hate comment.
Did that mess with you at
I'm
all?
part of it.
Honestly?
Honestly?
Yeah.
I feel like it motivated me more because that one haircut in specific, the client really loved. Like, legitimately, he was blowing up my phone after. He was like, this is the best haircut I had
Has
in
he
years.
come back?
No. It's just scheduling. It was even like we're talking about scheduling conflicts that time. Like with us, like it's even worse with that dude for whatever reason. It's like even that day we did the podcast, like
It's
it was the same thing. 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't think he showed up to like 8 because he was just like. He was like, oh, I got up, my girl had a flat tire, so I had to go fix it for her real quick, blah, blah, blah. And then even after that, like he scheduled another appointment and same thing, like, oh, little man got sick, so I can't, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Just life happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But,
Cool.
you know what I mean? Just, not that I don't care because I try to do my best for every haircut, but, you know, at the same time, you can't be like, oh.
Yeah. It's funny though, like the comment was given before the full haircut was even done. It's like, dude, what are you talking about?
I think people
I don't
just
know,
hate just because they can say something, they do.
That's the thing with the internet, dog, is because you can't put a face to it, right? A lot of these people talking smack with like spam pages.
Yeah, that's. If it was a real person, be like, hey, I didn't like it. I'd be like, all right, well.
Like, bro, you got 3 followers, dog, and you follow like 5,000. Like,
Yeah.
who are you, bro?
There's been some cats that I do know that have been like they didn't cut the best, and then they kind of critique you. I take more of that to heart.
Yeah.
If I've seen your work and I know like.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be
sure.
cocky, but.
No.
Hey, dog, come on.
Like you're legit, like, because you know the craft, you know?
Yeah.
Like don't tell me nothing if you don't know what's going on.
But at the same time, like I gotta take that criticism too, and if it's true, it's true, and if it's not, it's not. It's like whatever. Like if you never want to get criticized, what's that saying? Like do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're putting out
but there's
stuff,
a one thing criticizing, but it's like constructive criticism, right? If you want to be constructively criticized, then cool, because you're gaining something from it.
Yeah.
You're learning something. It's actually to gain like your growth. But if you're just like talking smack for like giggles, then like, dude, miss me with all that, bro. Like on to the next. You know?
It comes, I guess it depends, right, on where the source is, what the source is.
Yeah.
I would say I would take it more to heart if another barber had been like, hey, this is trash. And
Yeah.
Be like, because they know exactly like what you said. They know the craft. They know what it takes.
Yeah.
But I have had compliments from pretty big barbers on some haircuts that I did. So
good, dude.
I mean, it's mixed, you know. Some are motivating and some are just like, all right, whatever.
You go, big dog.
Come on, dog.
Just don't forget us little people when you make it big, dog. All right.
Oh, man, I'm gonna put you guys on too. That's my goal, man. That's my dream. I want everybody to have their own business. I don't think it's cool for everybody to work for somebody, a corporation, or like if you can. I'm not saying that like everybody has a dream to own their own business, but the ones who do, like I would like to help facilitate that. Like why not? It's lonely at the top, dog.
For real. Let's get it, bro.
But can't promote it if you're not doing it, so get it together.
Hey, dog. I haven't been in the gym in 2 weeks.
Since the last time I went?
That was the last time.
The barn burner that we did the circuit?
Yeah. That was the last time.
I knew it would scare you off.
Nah, honestly, I don't know what it's been. Celsius is messing with me, bro. I'm like,
It got you already?
yeah.
I thought you said it wasn't strong
My
anymore.
body, it's fighting my body and my mind is at war right now, dude. It's like, my eyes like this, and then my brain's like I'm up, bro. Anyway.
Shout out Celsius, your product works.
Sponsor me, dog.
I'll shotgun one right now.
Don't threaten me, dude. I'll do it. Listen right now.
You haven't gone to the gym in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, I do. Like mentally, I just been in this funk, bro. And like I get up and I can't get out of bed in the morning. It's like my alarm goes off at like 5:30 and like then I start weighing out the options.
Yeah.
Like I could go to the gym and keep doing it, or I go back to bed and get the rest that I missed because I went to bed like late, you know. But I know, and a lot of it I know boils down to what time I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
But then a lot of that dictates, what dictates that is what time are my kids going to sleep. So I'm kind of like, I don't know.
It really is structure,
making excuses,
though.
dog.
You know, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Even myself, like I've never struggled with like wanting to go to the gym. Like that's, you know, a form of therapy for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just the quietness for an
yeah.
hour and a half, maybe, if
Yep.
I'm lucky. So I value that. But even these days, you know, with like 2 jobs, the kids, my wife, it's finding the time to go and do it.
Yeah.
Like when I'm there, it's awesome. But the fight to get there is the killer.
And the best time to do is early morning because everyone's still asleep. They're doing their thing, right? So you could sacrifice that time to get up in the morning and go. But then if you're not getting to bed early, if you're not like having
like,
that self-control at night, then you're not gonna have it once you get up in the morning.
And
or you will for a time, but you'll burn out.
And the thing about it too is like it's like a circle. It's like because you're working out, like you need to give your body that time to rest and recuperate, and you're not doing that. So then you get in that mind state like, oh, I don't want to go because I didn't sleep good last night. Yeah. And then it's just like a perpetual cycle.
That's where I'm at, dog. And that 1 day turned to 5, turned to 2 weeks. It's a slippery slope, my boy.
Sheesh, it is, man. I know, I miss the days where you could work out with 3 hours. Like I was talking to this young cat the other day, and he was kind of like telling me like what's the difference between like where I'm at now and let's say 10 years ago. I was like, dude, I miss time when I had to be bored, you know?
I miss time where I had time.
Yeah. It's like, dude, it feels like you just get up, you go to work, and you do that for 8 hours plus. And then you come home and you got to do chores. You got to help your lady out.
You got to really clock in.
You got to spend time with your kids, like, and then it's back to bed.
Yeah.
And then hopefully for me, it's like, now it's 9:30. If I could get to bed at 8:45, I'd be loving life. But
damn, dude, I'm barely like, that's early, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing it takes for me. It's like, it's structure, it's discipline.
Yeah.
The gym's the easy part. Working out's easy. You know, it's everything else.
It's getting there.
Getting there. And everything that comes with it in life.
Touche.
I'm not quite at the point where I can wake up at 4 and do a cardio session yet, but it's looking like I'm leaning towards that because I can't do this 2, maybe 3 days a week and see as much results as I want to. So
yeah.
I feel you.
I already feel like I'm starting to melt again.
How much do you weigh right now?
How much do I weigh?
Yeah.
I'm at 245.
245?
Yeah.
It's a big boy.
It's a big boy.
Do you feel it?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm at the biggest that I've ever been, bro. And like, I don't mind being big, but I want to be a healthy big. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to shed some weight. If I was at a solid 210, 215, like, I'd have no complaints. I'd probably have complaints because I'd find something to complain about.
Yeah.
But I would feel the benefits of being 215, 210.
My heaviest was 250, and legitimately, like, I don't have the body type to support that type of weight. So it was like I was breathing hard. My knees and ankles would hurt all the time. Yeah. My joints.
Yeah. If you ask, and I'm not trying to like say anything, right? But people tell me like, dude, you do not look 245. You don't look that big. I don't know what 245 looks like. But then I look at my dad, and my dad, visibly, he looks like he's bigger than me, right? I weigh more than my dad. And that's kind of scary. Because I'm like, yo, you look 245.
You look all bit of 245.
Yeah, you look a little more than, you know?
245 if you're breathing out on that.
So you do know, they say muscles weigh more than fat. So I'm just like, you know what, what's up, dog? You know what I'm saying?
Relax, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
You benched 245 one time.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Wow.
I benched 255, bro.
You thinking guys got me back into benching. I'm like, I didn't want to go back down this road.
I love it, dude. But I was up to the point where I could hit 225 10 times.
Yeah? Then the 2 weeks got you?
I can't do that no more, bro. I'm going to have to restart all over again.
I got to say, your pre-workout routine is tremendous. You just show up late when we were going at 5:30 in the morning.
Hey, dog, I come
you
ready.
show up at 6:15. No warm-up, no stretch. Just throw a 135 on the bar and do like 12, and then go up to 185, 225, 245, and that's it. What else are we doing?
I come to work out, bro. I come ready. You guys want to stretch and all? I did all that already.
No,
Feel
you
me?
did it.
I do that already. I don't, because I'm not doing that and stretching in the gym. Don't mean I'm didn't do it.
That sounds.
I done did it already, bro.
I believe that's a lie, but
Hey, you can believe what you want, bro. And you believe the earth is flat, so what's up?
The government lies to us. What else are they lying to us about?
Firmament, bro. It's the firmament.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever thought about that though? Like switching over to that, like
Oh, 100%.
when they say word, because words have meaning, obviously. Like what the Bible actually says by like firmament and like the Greek or the Hebrew.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? What do you think that is?
There's like a bowl, basically, like a ceiling, so to say.
A glass. From what my understanding is, like a glass. Flat earthers believe like there's a glass ceiling, right?
Wow, I don't know scientifically if it's a glass, but something.
Or something like that. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
a barrier.
Yeah, there you go.
We hit the ice wall in Antarctica.
That's a whole nother conversation, bro. Like, talk to me, dog. Like,
all right. So
how do we know what Antarctica is? Antarctica. And I can't even say it.
That's right. You don't even know what it is.
How come it's illegal to explore Antarctica? How come no one's been there? What are the secrets? Tell me.
Who has the answers?
I don't know, bro. There's let me put my tinfoil hat on real quick. Put it on, boom. There's so many like things out there that we don't know about that I believe is being hid from us.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Off of that.
Go for it.
Do you think that reason that is malicious reasons, like people don't want us to know about, people have information that we don't, or do you think it's incompetence on people, like they, like government bureaucracy, so much red tape, like it's just easier to leave it alone?
I think the heart of man is wicked, and I think the heart of man has this like selfish gain to it. Do I believe they keep stuff from us because maybe, I don't know, there's resources there that are scarce? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. I think we are held back from information that can benefit us.
What type of information?
Whether that be anything, bro. Like, bro, I'm gonna start. The people are gonna start thinking I'm crazy, but
too late.
Like, honestly, I firmly believe like COVID, for instance, was weaponized and used for selfish gain.
Do you think
that it was made in a lab? Yeah, I do.
Okay, I believe I can believe that too.
Yeah.
But what I'm going back to is like, do you think it was people at the top saying let's throw this out there, or do you think it was people being people making money off of making?
I think that it was a plan that was already years planned in advance, if that makes sense.
Hence the name plan. Yes.
Yeah, I forget. Dude, I forget. There's so many things I don't remember, bro. I'm gonna sound like an idiot.
It's okay.
But like, yeah, I believe that it took years and it was planned years in advance, and it was something bigger than the person at the top or the people at the top. I think it was even above them, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And if you boil it down, I believe it's spiritual, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a spiritual warfare. And you look at like the prince, like the story, like like in Daniel, the prince of Persia, when Gabriel fought the prince of, or was wrestling with the prince of Persia and stuff. So there's basically like it was a strong demonic force. I believe that nations are led and like people are led also by demonic forces, you know? So of course there's an evil intent. Of course there's a evil heart behind it, and meant to ultimately, how do I say, take down the name of God, you know, and the people who believe in Him.
I agree. I think that's the overall point of it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like direct like that. I think it's so subversive where like the Bible says that he's like crafty, right?
Yeah.
So he's not just gonna come out and be like, "Hey, I'm the devil.
No,
here's
100%.
my intent, here's my plan."
100%.
Because it was crazy. I was watching this. I've been watching these cats. They're called Apologia Studios. Shout out. And what they do is like they'll debate like Mormons, they'll debate like atheists and Jehovah's Witnesses and stuff. But this pastor was breaking down this video of like these chiropractors and other like doctors. What they're using is a form of divination to like to practice on their patients, and you know most people don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
And what it is like they'll use a stone, and it'll be like a yes or no question, and they'll ask the patient, you know, a series of like 3 questions, and on the like 3rd or 4th question, they said that they won't even ask the patient anymore. That the patient's body will just tell them. So the stone will either go to the left or the right.
And you got to Urim and Thummim or what?
Well, I guess so. I forgot what the actual term was for it though. He said it like a billion times, so I'm kind of mad that I don't remember the name of it. But
well, dude, I mean, if you look at like different, like the roots of like yoga, or like if you ever go and like get a massage, and like even the music that they're playing in the background and stuff has that type of influence, right? But I mean, walking in, you're not gonna say that. You're not gonna think that.
I don't think like most people who do that. I think it's like tradition.
Well,
you know what I mean?
you know what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. The roots of it.
I got you.
You know, and like nowadays people are like using like frequency and like things of that nature to kind of sway.
I always thinking about it like this. It's the players change, but the game stay the same.
Of course, you know? Yeah, 100%, 100%. I gotta get my information up, but I sound like a.
What are you scared about, dude?
Tinfoil.
We can't have a conversation.
Red pill. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying though. There's a lot. Number one, it's freaking early still. And I just pounded a Celsius, so my brain is like. So I'm gonna like sound like I'm making stuff up.
Which we probably are, but.
No, I'm not. That's the point I'm trying to get to.
Yeah, for
where
sure.
I'm sounding.
Relax. The NSA is gonna take us down right now.
Yeah, you're gonna get censored. Shadow banned.
Shadow banned. All 50 of my followers.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I believe that. Have you seen that comedian where he's like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do believe, like, come on, your government is not telling you the truth. I forget the whole joke and the skit of it, but it's basically saying, like, I mean, come on, the government's not batting 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Who's it, Sam Tripoli?
Nah, it was some black dude. I forget his name.
And that's the thing, though, is like, because that statement has some truth in it, like the government isn't telling us everything, some people just, you know, jump off the high board with that and be like, all right, now everything that they say, you know.
It's all
but it seems to be like a lot more than not is, you know.
It's all propaganda, bro. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe in 2013, like propaganda was legalized in America. You could take that for what it is, but yeah.
I heard something like that, but I don't remember exactly what that was.
Send you a link later.
I'll send you some information, some literature.
But yeah, I mean, no matter what you believe in as far as like politics, both left and right, it's 100% like crooked. And they're gonna use your emotions and white lies to get you to feel a certain way just to get your vote, just to get money in their pockets. That's what it boils down to.
I say test everything. The Bible says to test everything.
Be a Berean, my boy.
It's like, even if people have good intentions, there's still people, there's still the heart of man at the end of the day.
Yep.
So you have to test everything because I think the quote is, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah.
So it's like, man. The thing is, I feel more as I learn, or try to learn, I should say, is like, I feel like more like Pontius Pilate, where he says like, what is truth?
Yeah.
It's like, golly, everybody has their support statement. They have 1,000 things to support the argument, and yet somebody else has 1,000 things to discount it, and it's like, golly, what are those are so freaking lost.
Yeah, but you see, like the example you used with Pontius Pilate, it's like he asked what is truth when truth was standing right in front of him, and he couldn't even see it because he had those blinders on.
Exactly.
Like us as believers who have that information like to us, like we know what truth is. So, like you said, we got to just check our sources, you know, and check the facts and understand like this is the foundation of truth, and how does that compare with the world's truth, and you know, all that. So I was like, huh.
I think about that verse where it says, don't be swayed like the unbeliever. It's like being tossed to and fro. It was like, golly.
Is that Colossians or Galatians?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know which. I know I know where it is, general area, but
yeah. I know it's written by Paul. Yeah.
But it's like, man.
Dude, that's honestly when I was in Palestine, because it's so propaganda driven, like both on the Palestinian side and the Israeli side. Like I was legit tossed back and forth by these weird doctrines, right? And that's when that verse came to life for me, because like I forgot what truth was because I was swayed emotionally.
Yeah.
I was swayed propaganda, like through propaganda. I was swayed like mentally. I was like searching for the truth and wanting to know the answers and stuff, but realizing that it's so much bigger than what you see, and it's so much bigger than what you're feeling, because like that, the politics side over there is like, bro, it's so complex and goes back generations and generations and generations, right? So it's like, sheesh, and it I had to like get back to the roots of truth to realize like, all right, dude, like relax, you know?
You can, because you can be swayed so easily, right?
Yeah,
so
bro. If we rely on our emotions, yes, 100%.
If I completely relied on my emotions, dude, I'd be depressed all the time.
Oh my
Just
God.
One second I'd be happy, one second I'd be in despair, one vice versa, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
100%, man. It's scary. It's a scary place to be.
all right, let me see, look up. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I could hide your third neck.
Just go higher, bro. I don't care.
You want to go hide?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just stick to what I do know and don't focus on what I don't know, because that'll take me out. That'll take me out to sea, personally.
But you see how this is coming down more than this one?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Well, my brother, thanks for coming on. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
You could take your tinfoil hat off now.